Good evening, everyone. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Would you all please stand and join me in the salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let the record reflect that all board members are present this evening. All right, on the consent, let's see, I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. On to the consent agenda, all of the following items, those items of a routine nature normally approved at board meetings, will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of the discussion, consideration, and action of items A through N, and we will be removing item BB for a separate vote. So the majority of the consent agenda first.
Move for approval.
Second?
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. On item BB, licensed training provider agreement with the American Red Cross to provide CPR first aid certification to various staff in the amount of $825 from general funds, as outlined in attachment BB, and authorize Lindsay Smith, Director of Special Services, to execute the agreement.
Move for approval.
Second.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Abstain.
The chair votes yes. All right, on to information reports. I believe we do not have a representative from USPA. UCTA, Mrs. Gunter.
President Romerman, Dr. Federline, and members of the board. UCTA has been busy over the summer. We were able to send 3 members to Philadelphia for the NEA Representative Assembly. We were able to wrap up negotiations during the summer. And our executive committee has been busy planning for the upcoming school year. We also recently hosted lunch for the new hires, and we appreciate the opportunity to meet them and to provide lunch and to grow our membership. We're looking forward to starting school and hope everyone has a great year.
Thank you, Ms. Gunter. All right, on to a special recognition. Dr. Federline.
We got Kyle Hubbard and Charles Pizarro here from the band and Color Guard. I'm going to turn this over to them to talk about some of the achievements from the past year.
Well, thank you, Dr. Federline and President Romerman and the members of the board. Tonight it's my honor to join Dr. Federline in recognizing Union's Guard Programs Director Kylie Hubbard on her program's recent accomplishments. In just 2 years' time, she has transformed the Union Guard, creating a new sense of confidence, heightened the skills training programs, enhancing artistic sensibilities, and building a culture of excellence. And to highlight all of that that's happened in just 2 years, to show for that, we also have 2 back-to-back state championships in Winter Guard, as well as a finalist appearance at the World Championship, which is an accomplishment we hadn't seen in almost 10 years. So I'm a little bit biased, as are some of the students and parents who are here tonight joining us, that there may be a small handful of Guard program directors around the country who could match Ms. Hubbard's level, but there's nobody better. So I was hoping we could all take a moment tonight to celebrate Ms. Hubbard and the bright future of the Union Color Guard. Thank you.
All right, on to hearings and correspondence. Under communications, do we have any comments from the audience? We do not. All right, on to the business agenda. Under instruction, item number 1, consider and take action on the purchase of the Elevation Platform Software 2-year subscription and the strategies feature of the Elevation Software subscription for the district in the total amount of $269,895.92 from Curriculum Associates LLC using bond funds. Ms. Smith.
Good evening, Dr. Federline, President Rubberman, members of the board. I'm recommending that the Board of Education approve the renewal purchase of the Elevation Platform Software, a 2-year subscription in the amount of $134,947.96, and the strategies feature of the Elevation Software subscription for $134,947.96. We use this software every single day, not just in our department, but across the district. The platform helps us store the student information, the language plans, the language scores, and then all teachers across the district have access to their students and seeing their information. And then the strategies platform helps them link strategies, ideas, ways of teaching to their students' levels. It's a very great program, and we're excited to request your approval. Any questions?
Move for approval.
Second.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
Ms. McAdams.
Yes.
Dr. McNeil.
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen.
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, on to item number 2. Consider and take action on the purchase of 517 computers from Bright Centra to be used for testing in the amount of $244,024 from ACE Technology Funds. Mr. Borland.
Yes, good evening. These, just more computers for us to hand out for the kids to use. These will be for kid use during testing time, so when kids forget the laptops or don't have them charged or whatever, they're available for students to use. Also, some of the special testing software we do, we can push the agents and the testing client to those laptops and not every student laptop.
Any discussion?
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Nguyen.
Yes.
Dr. McNeil.
Yes.
Ms. McAdams.
Yes.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 3, consider and take action on renewal of the Jamf Pro mobile device management software subscription in the amount of $129,600 from bond funds. Mr. Morris.
Yes, President Rubberman, Dr. Federline, members of the board. This is our software that we use to control our iPads in the district. We have about 5,000 iPads that we have with students and with faculty. This allows us to send out updates, allows us to install software, including software that we may purchase. It's a little difficult to purchase apps individually for an iPad, so we have to buy it as a district, and then I use this program to push those apps out to the appropriate iPads.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
Ms. McAdams.
Yes.
Dr. McNeil.
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen.
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, item number 4, consider and take action on a contract with the Oklahoma Department of Career and Technology Education for secondary career and technology education programs for the 24-25 school year in the amount of $101,750 from the ODCTE allocations. Dr. Robinson.
Good evening, Dr. Federline, President Romerman, and members of the board. Tonight, we are requesting your approval of this agreement with the Oklahoma Department of Career Tech. We currently have 8 teachers, 5 at the high school, 2 at the freshman academy, and 1 at the 8th grade center who receive funding for their programs. This funding allocation allows them to utilize the funds to purchase individual programs, items for their individual programs, including equipment, technology, and professional development. So it's an allocation that they receive for their career tech certification.
Any discussion?
Move for approval. Second.
Dr. McNeil.
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen.
Yes.
Ms. McAdams.
Yes.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Item number 5, consider and take action on the memoranda of understanding with Tulsa Community College for concurrent education programs that TCC offers Union High School students in the amount of $194,625 from general funds.
So this evening, we are requesting your approval for our agreements with our partner, Tulsa Community College. These agreements allow us to partner with TCC to offer dual credit programs for students at Union High School. Students also have the opportunity to participate in the transitional math and composition 1 preparation courses to prepare them for online TCC classes in the spring that are facilitated by our Union High School teachers. The transition courses allow students to experience college coursework with support, and we're glad to report that last year we had more than 500 TCC classes that were taken by Union students. Additionally, we are continuing with our EDGE Earn a Degree Graduate Early program. Our 8th EDGE cohort completed orientation last week. We have approximately 151 students who will be continuing in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade this coming year, and they will begin their coursework on August the 19th. We are celebrating that we have 25 EDGE students from the class of 2024 who earned their associate degree, which brings our total of associate degrees earned in the program thus far to 105. So, since the inception of the program. Be happy to answer any questions.
This budgeted amount also includes what we allocate for the EDGE program too? Those classes are bundled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And TCC pays, we use TCC's tuition waivers for the first 30 hours, and then Union pays a reduced rate for the remainder of the hours.
Gotcha. Move for approval?
Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Under Personnel, item number 1, consider and take action to approve the addition of Board Policy number 4120, adjunct teacher, as recommended. Mr. Ludwig.
Thank you, President Romerman. This is an additional policy we have held off for many years of trying to add it, trying to avoid going down this road as a district. But unfortunately, with the State Department certifications, we are running into a situation where we have certified teachers who are not able to get certified in other areas due to some of the State Department rules. But there is an avenue to hire them as a certified adjunct teachers. But in order to do so, we need to have this policy in place as a district. This outlines the expectation for these staff and sets the parameters for us hiring those staff. Anytime we do that, we do have to bring each of those individually to the board for approval.
Is that part of the state law, or is that just part of the policy that we've crafted?
Part of the state law that you have to have the policy to do that, and it is covered to be able to hire adjunct teachers under state law.
Any discussion?
Move for approval?
Second.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you. Item number 2, consider and take action to appoint David Girard as certified adjunct teacher for course 2913, Moving Image Arts, Film 1, for the 24-25 school year.
This is one of those certified teachers who we cannot get certified in the area that we would like him to teach, and so therefore we will be recommending to hire him as a certified adjunct teacher. He does have a teaching certification and a degree. This is just an additional certification area. I know it is our goal, and we've talked about it with Dr. Federline, that hiring adjuncts is okay as long as we can keep them in the certified realm. We don't want to go down the line of non-certified adjuncts if we can help it at all.
Yeah, no, I actually really like that we vote on them separately. I think that's helpful to keep track.
Yes.
Move for approval?
Second.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Item number 3, consider and take action to appoint Jared Schweiart as a certified adjunct teacher for course intro to construction for the 24-25 school year.
Once again, a similar situation, a teacher who is switching subjects for us and can't be certified in that area, but we are very happy that they're picking up an area that will, I believe there are 150 something in that class right now, so we pretty well need to have that covered, but he is a certified teacher again as well.
Move for approval.
Second?
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you, Jay. Okay, under school operations, item number 1, consider and take action on a request to raise adult meal prices for the 24-25 school year.
Yes, President Romerman, Dr. Federline Board, this is our annual request to increase adult meals. We're required by USDA to to match the reimbursable amount that they give us. This year, that amount is $4.97, so we're asking for the adult meals to be placed at $5. And then the breakfast meals will be placed at $2.50. Asking for your approval.
Move for approval?
Second.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well.
Thank you. I will make a comment. Our student meals did not increase this year, so we're happy about that. Our carryover helps with that, so that's a good thing, but we unfortunately have no choice on this one, so thank you.
Thank you. Item number 2, consider and take action on the bid for pavement improvement and alternative education project and award the contract to Construction Enterprise, Inc. in the amount of $790,333 from bond funds. Mr. Isaacs.
Yes, good evening, President Romerman, Dr. Federline. This is a pavement rehab, rehabilitation, and grade change drainage improvement project for the alt ed parking lot areas. There's 3 big parking lots over there that need some attention. There's poor drainage when it rains. We end up with a lot of standing water and becomes kind of a mess. So this is a pretty extensive project. We're going to tear out a lot of the asphalt and replace it with some concrete paving and some asphalt paving. We're also going to put in a new marquee, a digital marquee for alternative education, so that'll be kind of nice. And we're also going to do the concrete approaches where the buses pull in to drop students off. They're getting pretty bad, so it's a pretty extensive project. So, any questions?
What's the time frame? Like, I mean, is this like over Christmas or?
Oh, no.
Is
So
this-
it'll take about 3 months, depending on the weather. So we're going to work with Mr. Ducker to make sure that we have parking areas blocked off so that we can do specific areas of the project. There's some pretty open areas right now where we can move students and faculty around and park them in different areas. So,
Okay, so it's a as soon as possible thing.
yes.
Move for approval?
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes.
Thank you.
Right. Do we have anything under new business this evening? No? Comments from the audience or the board members? No one signed up? Board members, y'all want to say anything?
Sure. 2 things real quick. We had a recent, 2 recent alumni, there's probably even more than that, that just got their white coat from OSU this past weekend. So it was really cool to see them coming from the 6th and 7th grade center in elementary school to now colleagues in the medical field. So huge kudos. Riley Walker and Brian Flores both got their white coats. So.
And weren't at least one of them in our EDGE program?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And they both have an edge to do really well in life. Another really cool facet, we have our advocacy fellowship that has started through our nonprofit. So if we could have our advocacy fellows stand up. These are high school, college, and medical students that are interested in health policy, as well as how we do business from local level all the way to the top. So some future superstars in this bunch, and thank you guys for allowing us to have them tonight.
Thank you. Awesome. I'll take more stories like that. Anybody else? Okay. All right, then we will move on to executive session. Motion and vote pursuant to Oklahoma Statute Title 25, Section 3307B7, to go into executive session to discuss the appeals of 2 denied student transfers with the review of confidential educational records and transfer requests of students whereby disclosure of any additional information could potentially violate FERPA.
Move for
Move for
approval.
approval. Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Ms. McAdams?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes, and we are in executive session.